the Patriots. Both of us had really good seasons, and I think the offense just looked really, really bad. And something tells me it probably has something to do with me doing the brawler one, giving everyone +5 hit stick, or hit power, or whatever it is. Maybe that's why we were not hanging on to those contact passes, but regardless, the offense was not looking very good. We do have some retirements. I looked at this at the end of last episode, but Ricky Anthony, and then for us, just a couple guys that were signed as old men anyways. Rashard Judge retires though. Derek Westbrook. And the surprise, Evan McPherson, and the surprise of everything, Colin Long has not retired. He is not retired. Why? I could not tell you. That man is old as heck. Which is technically a good sign for Chip Montgomery. But retire, my boy. You're not starting. We're going to advance the week here and take a look at what we can do in terms of re-signing Humphrey. It's going to be easy re-signing, but I'm hoping they drop the money a little bit. I'm sure he's regressed. He's already over 30 going into that year. We're going to have the number 26 overall pick. Is that strong safety on here? Not the one I want. Perfect. We'll have to maintain, just keep looking at that, see if that changes. Looks like I have to fill some staff. You both left. Not ideal for me. Especially after using all that. Trying to remember what my offensive scheme usually is. There's a certain one I found that Chip Montgomery plays really well in. I'll see if there's an available coordinator to fill that. I just gotta go and look at a off-season stream and figure out if I can figure out what it is real quick. If you'll just bear with me for a few seconds here. Shouldn't take me long to find. I'm in an off season right now and I'm seeing the selection process. I just have to get to my actual selection. That was my defensive coordinator. It's multiple zone run, I think is what it is. Unless it's possible that it's another one. Let me real quickly. I think that's the year I ended up going to the Super Bowl, actually. Maybe not. Nope, that's another year I got ended by the Bills. But yeah, I think that's the scheme that I like to run. Let's see if we have one. We do. Carl Hughes, Jeremy Green, Walt Davis, and Harry Greer. Oh wait, no, he does power run. None of them already have some things ready. All they have is the X Factor readiness. Two of them have the Frank Reich Carolina offense. So let's go with the Sean Payton version. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it's what we're gonna do. Alright, and this is the only defensive coordinator available. So it looks like we're going to be going to a 3-4. Well, I actually think it only matters what my thing is for that. Because it's based off the playbook more so for defense, so this should be alright. That was a lot of work that went into coaches. Let's get into re-signing now. See if we can get some players back to bounce back on the season. He may have dropped an overall. Let's go to his player card. He is asking for less, I know that. Yeah, he sees some regression. So does Mark Hebert, who is not asking for much less, really. Let's increase the years, maybe. That's not really gonna help us. No. Hold on, back out. Somehow I've really jacked that up. Alright, so we'll be sitting with 15 million after making this deal. So Hebert is gone. This is one I can easily get done, and maybe we end up moving him over to guard. But unfortunately that means, other than maybe bringing Cersei back, like, okay, this was not going to happen anyways. So Best is gone. Maybe we move Casey Butler over to guard. We'll go ahead and accept this option. May put us in a bit of a pickle for next year, but I'm not impressed with McCoy. We're going to withdraw there. Let's go ahead and withdraw with the people we're going to withdraw with back here. We're leaving that up as an option. I have my Arnold replacement already in the draft. Let's leave Kramer open just in case. Move on from Phillips. Definitely gonna have to work our O-line depth a bit. I may come back to Moon, but he also doesn't have a very big role. Why am I going past all these people? Because there's certain positions I really need to get locked down. Ah, man, this could be a good, small little offer there. That's an easy one to move on from. That man should have retired. He probably will, actually. Losing a lot of defensive ends. So maybe we go there to help with the O-line. Defensive tag was already so slim, though. Probably try to get him back in free agency if I suddenly come upon money. Definitely gonna have to move on there. But I think that's something we need to get done so we're not losing too many starters. Who did I just sign? Did I just franchise tag it? Who did I just sign? Oh, did I sign Kramer? I think I did. Oh, that was not the plan. Damn it. Probably ends up being a smaller contract than Cersei's looking for anyhow. We're gonna pull from Hines here. If we go ahead and do this, what are we looking at? We can find... That's not good. A lot of money dealt out. Trying to... Oh, really? Who did I forget? Oh, I think it's because I didn't use the franchise tag. Yeah. Alright, we're chilling. I actually like that they do that because there's been a few times where that goes away when I wanted to franchise tag someone. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the situation. The situation was, I already franchise tagged someone and I used my coaching points to get another attempt. Let's advance the week here. Oh yeah, Sheriff Westbrook retired. Nope. You will. I hope. He's a 61, I'm not signing him again. Not wasting a roster spot there. Yeah, I just have $6 million. Let me look at the roster, see what I want to spend it on. Because I know I have depth holes somewhere. Backup QB I need. Technically don't really need a backup running back. Wide receiver, looks like we lost 2. Yes, because Westbrook and then the dude whose name escapes me at the moment who didn't play at all. We'll need a third tight end. We're gonna need another left tackle. Gonna need another left guard. Although one of them, the right guard, is gonna be Casey Butler. So we're gonna need another center. We're gonna need another right guard. And we're gonna need another left tackle or right tackle. So our entire depth got wiped out. We're gonna need another left end. The entire edge depth got a little wiped out again. Gonna need another DT, maybe 2. Oh no, maybe 2. We're gonna need a left outside linebacker. Although I may move one of these guys, maybe Upshaw or whoever has the upside in the pass rushing department, which is really neither of them. Oh god. Maybe I should not have signed Matt Humphrey. I'm hitting myself with this stupid, what the heck's his name? How I forgot this man's name, I don't know. Hold on. This is not important, I don't know why I'm wasting time on it, but now it's gonna mess with me because of this Bengals fan. I should definitely know this. Oh, I don't even need to look it up. It came to me. Marvin Lewis syndrome. And we're gonna need another corner as well. Like, this is not a good starting three. Free safety will be fine, I suppose. I'm gonna be drafting a strong safety because I know which one that's gonna be. So essentially, whichever position you damn well please to find a backup, go find a backup. Colin Long's out there. Maybe we pick him up in free agency. He has no offers at age 38. Don Dwyer, 38 years old, no offers. Mikey Jordan didn't play bad for the Eagles last year, but obviously he's an 87 overall quarterback. He's going to be asking for hella money. So we could end up finding one in here. Probably going to try to find one in the draft, because QBs are expensive. Not a big need there. Alright, probably just going to try to go get a O-lineman. Could bring Dodson back. No, we can't. We're too broke for that. Let's think here. Right guard is probably going to be where the biggest need is. Why is Dom Clark available all the way down here? I'm surprised he's still that high of an overall, honestly. So honestly, just look at every position, see if we can find an old friend. We already found one. Jimmy Douglas is out there. He has a team offering him something. He's probably going to go start there. We almost had the money. Maybe we just try to bring Carrington in. I think this is a move that's probably going to make sense. And that's an extremely good offer. Let me try to take some of it off. Which is really not doing well for him, but it's still 3 stars there. Let's try to get a defensive end. Wilkins, I saw that name. Maybe I could try to bring him back. Let me see. He's still an 82. He's going to want a lot of money there. He has a lot of interest, though. Maybe he'll take, let me try to get him back on board here. Maybe he'll take a lower contract. Now, do I think he's going to take this? Hell no. Actually, I don't even know if it's possible for me to make this small enough. It is. He ain't taking this, though. He's just not. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Let's actually just go in here real quick. That way I can just advance the week. It won't matter. We're either going to get the signings or we're not. Active negotiations. We still got 2. Bengals getting in here for Wilkins. They're probably going to take him off here in a second. He did not accept. And Wilkins is definitely out of the picture for us. Let's go ahead and withdraw our offer there. And go find someone we can offer to. First thing we're looking for is if there's anyone we can look to bring back. No at that position. I wouldn't mind bringing in Alex Gore, though. Never mind, yes I would. He was good in the past, but he's not anymore. Another guy that has no offers on him. We may be able to do something there with his interest in us. Bring in a, legit depth piece. Hammond has been here for years. Let's just go ahead and make the offer. Obviously, we're going to have to bring our offer way down, but he's probably not going to accept whatever we're doling out here. His interest level's high, but it won't be after this. It's the same offer I gave Wilkins. And he's also the highest guy. I'm surprised he has no offers. Alright, we'll see. See how it goes. Let's advance the week. If I could bring him in, that would be a clutch signing. Mock draft 4. Make sure my draft pick didn't suddenly sneak into it. It's crazy with all these needs that I have that I've solidified a draft pick, but I have all the starters at most of the positions. Well, not exactly. That's not exactly a true statement. So we may have to switch up the draft plan, but hopefully not. I'm gonna look up so I don't spoil myself here. Vikings looking to match our offer. We lost out on the other guy. Not a big surprise to me, if I'm being honest. Alright, we increased our offer there for him. Wait a minute. Did it pull my offer off of him? Maybe it was so low it just didn't acknowledge it. Or maybe I was dumb and I just didn't offer it. Which is very possible. Oh, I have to lower it even more? Damn. If I were him, I would not take that offer. Morgan Henley's here. I'm assuming I ended up signing. I did get him. Let's go ahead and we'll advance one more. That man signed that? Okay, do I feel like I finessed him? I do. Do I feel bad about it? I do. But we needed something. Is that realistic? Hell no. Hell no, it's not. Which makes me want to cut him right now. But we're not going to do that. We don't have the money to sign any free agents. We need to fill every last need in that draft. or we're going to see some people get cut. And there are a lot of needs. I have quite literally Marvin Lewis'd myself into a very bad situation. Now, if I ever have to sign Chip Montgomery again, it'll be a pretty small contract, I think. Just advanced a week here. We have nothing else to do. We have no money. And I may even move that dude to DT, depending on where I find depth in the draft. All I know is depending on what positions get injured this year, we're going to be screwed. Alright, my anticipated draft pick is not projected to get picked here. Let's go into this free agency recap. Colin Long did not get hired. I would say I'd pick him up, but I don't have the money to do that. We may end up doing that anyway, though. We'll find a way. We'll get him under contract. If he's not picked up by someone after the draft. Grubbs goes unsigned. Tevin Humphrey goes unsigned. Who the heck did they get at running back then? Oh, there we go. Zion Bright unsigned? There's so many people I want to go out. Mason Spears? Are you kidding me? Aw, oh, man. John Ward is gone. Randall Williams unsigned. Leon Brooks unsigned. If my needs at receiver, I would love to pick one of them up, but I'm broke. Eric Johnson unsigned. Oh, man. All of those receivers. We got 4 former friends unsigned. Philip Gaddis unsigned. How in the hell is this man not signed? You're lucky I don't need a tight end and I'm broke. Robbie Dodson going to the Raiders. They take a lot of our players. And former players. Jimmy Douglas went over to the Vikings. Darrell Best taking his talents to the Giants. Kari Wilkins going over to the Vikings. We like to see him getting picked up. We knew he was, though. Charles Hines went unsigned. These teams must have mad money, I swear. Cersei going. All these people going to the Vikings. What is going on here? Ronald Rodriguez Moving teams again, he's going to the Chiefs. I honestly don't even remember what team he was on. It may have been the Seahawks. Also didn't look at his stats, and he could have retired, so that would have sucked. See, that's what I mean, man. There's so many people that leave that I want to know their stats, but I just forget. Hebert going to the Raiders. I guess they're going with this still the Jets players scheme again. Arnold going to the... Oh my, another one of my former players going to the Commanders. Their defense is about to be cracked. They got Ron Watkins and Keontae Arnold now. Alright. That's all we needed to see there. We're gonna do a deep dive into this draft class, like a deep dive, like yeah. All the top fives are quarterback, a really good quarterback class. Oh my gosh. And the base keeps running. Is there no trash quarterbacks? Oh, I'm retarded. Oh my days, I'm dumb. I mean, he was still pretty solid, but okay, nowhere near as deep as it looked initially. Okay, I was like, there's way too many people on this list. There's no way these are all quarterbacks. Every team could have a new starting quarterback. Obviously, our backup is going to be someone down here. Let me look at Ricky Rutland here. He's not the athletic type, but he's a field general, so that's not too big of a surprise. Accuracies aren't the greatest. Someone we may need to bring in, but Colin Long is looking more and more valuable by the second. And that is not a way I typically describe that man. Yeah, I'm just not impressed with the top stats anywhere there. A lot of power backs in here. An elusive back with a... Oh my days, this man is fast. He's probably trash though. I am interested though. An elusive back with A there. That's something you can't just walk away from. Christian Burrow. A lot slower for an elusive. This is, yeah, that dude's trash. Confirmed. Alright, we're gonna have to pick up another wide receiver here. But I prefer it to be a later round guy. Deshaun Kilgore here could... I might be good here. I might, yeah. That dude's trash. Alright. Well, here's another one that could be decent. Alright, so it's this dude or bust at this position. Where the hell did he go? He's a slot guy. He had 8. There he is. Marcus Hart. There you go. That looks a lot more slotty. The awareness isn't great, but that's probably going to be our receiver pick. This dude looks cracked. Really fast. He can pass block. Oh my goodness. Could have been my next great tight end if I moved on from Humphrey, but I did not want to do that. Obviously, signing Humphrey was a very emotional thing to do. But he proved he was our only reliable receiver in that damn playoff game. Oh, this dude's a blocking guy. I don't know about this one. It is a valuable part of the offense, having a blocking tight end, but that is just not the way I draft. Sorry, pal. This one could be intriguing. I guess I already had this guy on my board. He looks less intriguing than he did before, but maybe. And we're too high there. Oh my goodness. We actually have a decently deep O-line class here, and I don't have enough information. In a class where like every pick needs to be an O-lineman. Clearly not true. We have major holes everywhere. Oh God. We're not going to be able to find any good depth, are we? Day 3 off rip here as center. Might be a good pass blocker. B awareness, not bad for a 3 to 4. It's not fast. He is weak as hell. But he can pass block. This may be our guy. This guy can run block. Again, weak. Another pass blocker. A little stronger than the others. Can't run block for crap. Ah, this is bad. Terrence Thibodeau. Slow, but he's strong. can't pass block. It's our primary thing. Like, if you have, like, mid-run blocking, but you have good pass blocking, cool. But if you have bad... Yeah, you get what I'm saying there. Yeah, we could, bring in, like, Kirk Donaldson later. It's a pure finesse blocker. Could be something we look to do in the second round. Not likely, though. More than likely, it'd be someone really far down here with good awareness. Oh, my days, this dude is trash. Alright, we're gonna have a little more luck here. Obviously, I have some scouting already on this guy. He's gonna be really good pass blocker. That may be someone we go after. Quentin Dunbar. He's gonna be a bit more finesse heavy than like a specific blocking archetype. JP Novak. Hot trash. Oh. How you go from 1 to 2 all the way down to undrafted potential? That's crazy. He's gonna struggle in pass blocking. At least the finesse. He's gonna struggle with finesse rushes. That's what that is. Alright, so essentially we're screwed there. We did get a left end, I think. No money on my credit card? These classes are trash. I'm about to have to bend the knee to the money thieves. Casey Macklin. Doesn't look very good. This dude actually, from what I remember, is going to be pretty solid. So I definitely need to bring this dude in. I may get a little more extra scouting on him as well. So that's definitely someone I want to draft. B Block Shed, talk to me. A finesse. I feel like this is a finesse. I feel like that dude's trash. That would be a little bit higher on like one of these guys. Still not an athlete. Yeah, not as high on him. Little more athletic here. A to C power moves. A to C zone. Not terrible. Alright, middle linebacker, don't need one, but I could move one. David Green. It's really strong. Decent coverages, possibly decent finesse and power moves there. What's his archetype? Run stopper? Maybe. Another run stopper here. More clearly weak. John Bird. Not good. Not good whatsoever. Sucks because I feel like this dude is probably a good pick, and maybe he's someone I have to decide between with that safety. I can't trade up. That's not an option. Antoine Eubanks. Strong, not very fast. Bad play wrecking awareness, Stevie man. Yeah, he's probably not very good. We're not in a good position here. Way more needs. Granted, their depth needs, but have what happened this year happen and that massive injury happen, we're toast. I am not very high on this corner class other than the top. So maybe there's another strong safety I can find that looks good, which will open me up to pick up Walter Chapman here, who's kind of short. Or someone who has decent coverages in both there. Little taller. Not the fastest, not the strongest. Someone I'd be interested in bringing in, maybe. It's questionable if he falls to me, though. Oh, brother. Even maybe a free safety I can move. Not looking likely. David Swain. No. Not good. After all those 59s in the last draft class, we definitely set ourselves up for failure for this one. I was doing so good at drafting early on in this franchise. I still am doing pretty solid, but think the draft classes are just weak. Oh, this dude is until the 3rd to 4th round. Oh. Now, would he survive to the end of the 2nd? Maybe not. But that is intriguing. Hmm. No one really comparative down here, but that does help. Makes me think maybe we go with the corner in the 1st round. Even though this would be the 2nd year. Well, when you make needs for yourself, you make needs for yourself. Let's go into the trade center just to see what our draft picks are. We better have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, man. Oh, this is such a tough position. Makes me think we have to make a trade now or during the draft of a player currently on the roster, which would only make it worse, but it would also make it better because we have a lot of draft picks. You know, Glover is someone you can really look at with Patterson moving up. Would I want to do that? No, not really. But it is something we have to consider here. Receiver's already broken, we can't. Oliver's the future. We know we have no line depth or edge depth. Really the only player that you could get enough picks for to make a difference and replace is gonna be Glover. Let's look in the draft, see what kind of running back options we have. I've put myself into this Monte position. I'm gonna have to dig my way out of it. Actually, let me see if that's even gonna help me at all. Answer is no, it's not. If I cut him, I'm broke. I lose $2 million if I cut him. Holy crap. Maybe I shouldn't be paying my kicker so much either. Even though he's the GOAT. I mean, it would save a lot of money. But can I truly replace the backup role? And he just hit X Factor too. Quandre Allen, power back. Don't look very good. It's not a class that can replace a running back early. They have no vision. I mean, there's a lot of power backs in here. But I feel like they're a lot more true power backs, not like the little hybrid thing we had with the Glover and Patterson picks, and even the Cliff Moore pick. So I don't think a trade there makes sense. Maybe next year it makes sense. Unless we trade for a running back and lose out on some draft picks. Oh man. That's crazy. It's not even green. Probably because he's 29. Also, probably because a lot of teams don't have a need at running back. A team that has a need at running back, it's only yellow. Well, the trade doesn't even make sense now. And I ain't trading Patterson. But watch, you throw him in here. Oh, really? There's just not a lot of need at running back, so there's not a lot of interest in a trade. There ain't gonna be a single team with a green. I don't have a green on an X Factor running back that's almost 99. That's crazy. Well, alright. I think that's really out of the picture here. We're gonna have to find out, let's go into I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but that's because we need a backup quarterback. We need another receiver. Technically we don't, but we do. Actually, we really don't. We need, potentially need another tight end there. But, I mean, that's a thing, but is that really a thing? There is no backup. Oh, there is now. Hold on. We do have a backup left guard. We have a backup center, who's technically the starting right guard. We don't have a backup left end. We have a backup. Oh, we do have a backup left end. Hold on, let me just put them in the roster. What was it? Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, so we have a backup left end, but we don't really have a true backup right end. DT, we don't have a true backup DT. We don't even have a starting caliber left outside linebacker. If we moved on from one of these middle linebackers, or moved one of the middle linebackers, we have no one to fill the backup in a linebacker role. There is a... Yeah, we have no depth here. I'm looking to bring in a corner in the draft. I have my free safety situation, it's fine. Technically, I can move forward with Barkley if I have to. It doesn't look terrible, and he's gotten made plays, but that's what we're looking at. That's why I'm spending so much time maybe looking at a trade, but our depth is in such a bad spot, we can't even do that. maybe we get more information here. Find out if he will be able to fill that role. Because, I mean, the speed's not great, but if we find out more of these are aligned with like a natural running back, so maybe we go there. Or here. This is an option as well. But the problem is, he looks like a more traditional power back. Or elusive. Oh, yeah, hold on.